You know my next guest from such films as American Pie, Road Trip, and Dude, Where's My Car? That's my favorite title of all time. Starting tomorrow, he can be seen once again as Stifler in American Pie 2. Let's take a look.
Oh my God. Guys, check it out. Lesbians.
Please welcome Seann William Scott.
So glad to be here.
Hey, thanks for doing the show. Nice to have you on the program.
I gotta follow the rectum guy and Triumph.
It's a classy show you're on, yeah.
That was hilarious.
Well, we try, yeah. Now, let's discuss for a second. You've had, I think more than any actor I can think of off the top of my head, so many humiliating moments in film that have involved bodily fluids, you know, cavity searches. I mean, just about everything you can think of.
My mom's really proud. This is exactly what I was aiming for when I started this career.
Right, right. You ever worried at some point in your career that you'll just get typecast and they'll be like, we need someone to stick his head in a rhino's ass. Get Seann! Come running in.
I know. I've kind of become the bodily fluid guy-kissing freak.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know, I get those calls all the time.
Well, let's talk about that. In Dude, do you call it Dude, Where's My Car? Or is it, for short, you say, when I was working on Dude?
Dude, Where's My Car seems to be the most appropriate title.
Oh, okay.
Because I was really aiming to do a drama at that point, so.
When you were working on Dude, Where's My Car, there's actually a scene where you kiss Ashton Kutcher. You guys kiss. Now, how weird a scene is that to shoot? I know you're an actor, and this is a, you know, it's your craft, and you do what's necessary, but was it strange for you?
Well, you know, I had drank a beer with some semen in American Pie.
Right.
Can you say semen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I said it twice.
Okay, you can't say beer, but you can say yeah.
And I got the anal prostate ejaculation in Road Trip, so when I saw the kissing scene in Dude, Where's My Car, I wasn't quite nervous. It was a little weird, but I remember sitting in the car with Ashton, and he and I would always, like, fool around, and not that kind of thing. Some chicks like that, see? But not that kind of fool around. We were joking around, and so it came time to do the kissing scene, and we go in for it, and we kiss, and it was kind of awkward, and we're kind of weird. I'm like, you know, can you turn the radio on, Ashton? And he turns the radio on, and he's like, it's that song. I could never be your woman, done. Like, turn it off, turn it off. And this guy walks by, and he's like, Stifler's gay.
Wait a minute, who is this guy walking by? You're shooting a movie.
I don't know.
People could just wander in and out.
Just kind of was wandering around. He was totally tormented.
I think on the next movie, just ask that guys don't get to wander in and out.
Yeah.
Now, Fabio was in that scene. Did you talk to... We've had him here a few times on the show. Interesting man, Fabio. Did you talk with Fabio much?
It was weird. You know, we were pulling up in this car, and it was just weird to look, and there's Fabio. And the girl that's in the scene, apparently they used to date. And they had no idea that they were going to work together that day. So it was a little weird for him. But I was so fascinated with the bird thing. I was like...
Oh, that's what that was... Was this just after the bird had struck him in the face?
I don't know, but I thought it was really cool, because I thought it was really funny that this bird came out and hit him in the face, and it exploded. And he's like, I should have died. He's like the velocity of the bird.
Yes, yeah.
I should have died, and I'm
Fabio,
so alive.
you should have died, yeah.
I will live forever.
Poor Fabio. I could have been killed. Now, this fascinates me, but a lot of movies now, like Apocalypse Now or Godfather Part 2, they'll release them on DVD, and it will come with a commentary track where it's like Francis Ford Coppola or Marlon Brando telling you how the scene originated and everything.
Right.
You guys on Dude, Where's My Car, I guess the director and Ashton, if you get the DVD, we hear you guys discussing the film. Is that right?
Well, you know, we're in the same class as those other movies you just talked about.
Yes.
And it turns out that we had a few too many drinks during the commentary, so...
So you're actually drinking, while you're doing the commentary for the DVD, you guys are having a few.
Getting wasted,
yeah,
pretty much.
So what kind of, is it just like, whoa, that's me?
What do you watch?
I see me, but I'm here. that's you.
Look at you're so funny there. No, you can tell like the more the commentary goes on, the more beer runs I made, and but I think we're just kind of ripping on each other. And I've had people that are like really respected writers, and they're like, listen, I hate it, dude, where's my car? I'm like, well, thanks. And they're like, but I loved the commentary. You guys were hilarious. Well, that's great. We got that going for us, which is nice.
I love the part where you guys broke the coffee table in the commentary. Yeah. Now, you did something. I have not done this yet in my career, and I'm envious. But you were on MTV Cribs, where you let MTV come to your crib, we're going to call it.
Yeah. And back in my hometown of South Central.
Right, right. And what is that like, first of all? Because first of all, I would love to just be able to refer to my home as a crib with a straight face.
Chicks dig that. Chicks dig the crib. Well, I'd never seen the show, and they were saying, listen, Cribs wants to do this show, and they come in and they, into your house. I was like, I'm living in this crappy apartment that I've been living in for 3 years. I go, this is a piece of junk. And I'm like, well, then I thought, it'd be way more fun because I lived there. I moved in there before I got American Pie.
Right. So
I had so many stories, and so I think we were just kind of walking around the apartment. Then I remembered that across from the kitchen, there was this guy, at the apartment complex right across from me. I'd be doing my dishes, and there's this guy. He'd be waving, and, like these two bachelors. And after like a couple months, the FBI broke in there, and he was like America's Most Wanted bank robber. That I was like looking at it, waving to every day, and I was living in the hood.
Yeah. Was he caught because of MTV Cribs? That would be the best. Like, this is my crib, and this is where I like to bring the ladies, and this guy over here and a guy with a, this guy's a wanted bank robber. Yeah. Now, I'm curious, because of the different roles that you've done, who's your most vocal, what kind of person is your most vocal fan? Like, what kind of people are...
Well, I wish I could say that I've had a lot of girls come up to me, but it's usually like the drunk frat guys. They got like kegs, Stifler, let's get drunk. It might be Saturday or Sunday. I'm coming out of church with my mom, and they call me the good old F-face line. So that's always nice.
That's tough.
That's tough.
You don't have, but you must have success with the ladies, don't you? Come on.
I do it today, but where have you been all this time?
We actually hire them to do that. Yeah, sorry.
Figures, yeah. No,
they get paid a lot of money.
My friends do, though. My friends are the ones that are like, we were backpacking Australia after I finished road trip, and I had some.
And you ran into two guys from West Virginia. And there they were. And I see. You actually came to the show with them. You have the beard and everything.
Yeah, no. But we'd have girls come up to us, and I wasn't cool enough to take advantage of, being in a movie that people like. But my friends, on the other hand, which weren't actors at all, they'd be like, they'd talk to me and talk about American Pie, and they'd go to my friends, so what have you done? And my friend would be like, yeah, well, I'm in an untitled tennis project coming out this summer, and Urban Legend 3, and he lived it up. He had sex with all these chicks.
So they're just lying?
Yeah, totally lying, but they didn't know. They're all straight.
I'm going to hang with you from now on. American Pie 2 opens tomorrow. And continued success, really. Thanks for being on the show. You're nice guys. Seann William Scott, everyone. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Everybody, that's our show. Our apologies to David Rakoff. Very funny guy. We'll have him back real soon, but we ran out of time tonight. I do want to thank my guests who did make it on the show. Seann William Scott, thank you very much. Good luck to you. Our thanks to Helen Hunt for being here. Our thanks to Kim Wilson for performing. You're a good man to do it. A big thanks to Bon Jovi for inviting us and playing along. And, of course, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
sort of, baby. We're in a roid. The power of love has taken us directly into the distended tissue of an elderly man.
Oh, Raymond.
Oh, baby.